has all the right proportions and is growing perfectly fine, as I'm sure it is. So, I heard that we have, I have written down actually, that we have a certain cat Pokemon that is getting measured today. Am I right? Perfect. So, if you could please get the Pokemon out of its Pokeball, so we can begin. Thank you very much. I see that she's right over here. So, this is the Sprigatito that's getting measured today, right? Perfect. She seems like a really well-behaved Pokemon already. That's really good. Sometimes we get cat Pokemon that like to scratch around with their little paws, but this one seems really nice and relaxed and ready to be measured. Are you ready to be measured, Sprigatito? What do you think? Yes? Perfect. I like her already. She seems really well behaved. So, as a quick rundown, we're just gonna go from the top of her little head down to the bottom. Okay? So, we're gonna start measuring her green ears. We're gonna go on the face and all the features, the little fluffies on the side. Then we're gonna go down to her collar. And then we're gonna do her torso, her legs, and her tail. And then there's a bunch of other measurements that I need to take. But don't worry about it. Okay? So it's gonna be a very nice and simple process. So, relax while Sprigatito and I get all of this done, okay? So, let's put you right over here, Sprigatito. Maybe you can just relax yourself a bit. Very good. So, I have my trusty measuring tape right over here. It is approved by the Pokemon measuring experts. So, we're gonna get the perfect measurement, okay? I think we start off with Sprigatito's ear, right over here. So, let's put a little measuring tape right over here, and let's count. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. And now we have to measure it in the other direction. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you think this is? Obviously, I'm the expert, so I will tell you my expert measurement. But here it is. According to me, this gives us a solid 6.5. Very nice. Now we have to go and check the other ear. So let's see. Right over here. 6 once again. And this one is also going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. Very good. Very good, Sprigatito. You're being so nice, and your ears are in very good shape. So, with that being said, I think we're gonna move to Sprigatito's face, facial features, and everything that has to do with it. Head and face. Let's start off with Sprigatito's. Actually, let's start off with her eyes, okay? Her eyes are very important. We gotta make sure that they are the right size, because it affects how Sprigatito sees, essentially, you know. Obviously, it's good that you bring your Pokemon to an eye doctor as well, but the size of the eyes themselves can already be a good indicator for a Pokemon's health and sight. So, 1.3. Perfect. And now we have to look at the iris, which is essentially the pink area. So from the top to the bottom of the iris, it should just be a little bit less than the whole eye. So we get, I'm gonna say this is 2.8, which is a good, very good size. And lastly, the pupil, it's just essentially the black dot in the middle. We're gonna put the measuring tape right over here, and it's gonna give us 1.123. Again, perfectly fine. Let's move on to the other eye. And the measurements for eyes are usually basically the same, so we're gonna go this fast. 3.2, perfect. Now for the iris only, it's also the same, perfect. And for the pupil only, it is also 1.3, perfect. So far, so good. Now, as you can see, Sprigatito's little nose is in fact very little, but we can still expertly measure it right like this and see that it is essentially half a centimeter long, which is a perfectly good amount. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not typing down the results as I usually do, it's because we have an intern over there who is listening in and making sure that they record all the measurements appropriately. So it's a nice change. I do kind of miss typing down my own results, and it does feel nice to, I know what number is. If I say 1.1, I'm going to type down 1.1, and sometimes I'm a bit like, I hope my intern isn't writing 1.2 or mishears me, but so far there's been no mistakes. They look really promising. They might start to do actual measurements soon as well. Anyways, let's move on to Sprigatito's little mouth. Right over here. Sorry, Sprigatito, if I'm covering your mouth a little bit too much. But this gives us 2.8. Very good. Sprigatito, you're doing so well so far. And I'm sure you're gonna do very well overall. Now, some other important measurement is the distance, the length, the distance between Sprigatito's eyes. So as we can see, here's the distance between Sprigatito's eyes. And it is 1, 2.12345 2.6. I gotta check sometimes that my interns doing everything right. I take a little peek sometimes and I see the numbers right, so I trust them. And last thing on the, face, we have to measure the length of the little leaf-shaped pattern that Sprigatito has on its face. Sorry, Sprigatito, I know this is covering your eyes, but it will be just a second, okay? Thank you very much. So, the full length, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.5. That's very good. Oh, Sprigatito, please don't fall. Sorry that I covered your eyes for a bit, but you're fine now. Please don't fall. So, now Sprigatito's little fuzzies on the side. Here we go. Boom. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.1. Very good. The other one as well. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.1. Perfect. Again, if there was a small discrepancy, if this one was 5.1 and this one was 5.2, it would not be an issue, okay? That's perfectly normal for any Pokemon to not be 100% symmetrical or 100% within like the perfect or average measurement. That's why we have to measure these Pokemon, you know. But these small differences are really not an issue, and I'm sure it's something that we have as well. I'm sure one of my hands, my own hands, might be a little bit bigger than the other one, so it's perfectly fine. So, Sprigatito, we have to move on to your color, okay? Your color, which is also very nice and green. You know, I really like Sprigatitos. I think they're very sweet, very calming Pokemon. Obviously, they spread this nice aroma all the time, which just, you know, they're very nice to be around. Also, did you know what its name means? You know, Sprigatito, what does it mean? Well, it is basically a mixture between sprig, like a sprig, you know, like a little sprig, I guess, and gatito, which means little cat. And I mean, if this isn't a little cat, I don't know what is. Let's move on. So, the color, here we go, from side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.12. Perfect, 8.2. And now from top to bottom. There we go. 1, 2, 3.3. Perfect. Very, very nice, Sprigatito. She's so well behaved. I love it. She's so still while I'm measuring her. I've had so many issues. My pinky got hurt a bunch of times from random accidents. You know, we had a cacnea that was a bit aggressive. We had I had to measure a Carvania the other day. And let me tell you, those things' teeth are very sharp. So, yeah, happy to have a normal Sprigatito that is really calm for a change. So, I think we're gonna move on to its limbs, its torso, and of course, its tail. Okay, so let's see. The front limb, number 1. Here we go. Gonna put him right like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.1, 2, 3. Perfect. And now the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.1, 2.2, I think, 5.2, which again, perfectly fine. Sprigatito is still developing, still growing, and these are normal measurements. Now let's move on to the back legs, okay? So let's see these back legs. The first one right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4.3. Perfect. Again, these back legs kind of begin a little bit later, so it's normal. They're smaller than the front legs. In fact, it'd be strange if they weren't smaller. At least in this type of measurement that we're doing. Let's go again. The other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's the same as the other leg. Very nice. Moving on. Sorry that I keep spinning you, Sprigatito. I can keep spinning you around. Whoa, let's go. Anyways, let's measure your torso. your whole body, I guess you could say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.2. 10.2. She is just a baby. Look at how tiny she is. So the next measurement is actually her tail. Her tail. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9.5. Again, a perfectly good size for a Sprigatito. Tail of her age and her experience and everything. So, we're done with all these measurements. Now we need to do a lot of these circumferences. For example, we need to go around the tail, around the body, around the head. You know, very important measurements because we can't just measure length. Circumference is also important. So, we're going to go around your tail, Sprigatito, and it's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.1, 2, 3, 4. 14.4. Write it down. Thank you. Just making sure. Now around the Sprigatito's body right here. I'm gonna wrap you right up, Sprigatito, like a mummy. I'm joking. Anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No. 14.7. 14.7. Very good. And now around Sprigatito's beautiful little head. Sprigatito, let me know if this is a bit uncomfortable, okay? I'm gonna try and do it quickly and do my best to not annoy you too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And it's actually exactly on 35. So that's perfect. Sorry, Sprigatito, let me remove this from in front of your face. Oh, don't fall over now. So, very good. These are the nice and basic measurements for Sprigatito, and my quick verdict. I still have some measurements left too, like this one here and this one, and also there's one here. But so far, so good. Your Sprigatito seems very healthy, and I can just tell by how calm and relaxed she is that you're taking really good care of her. So I'm really happy to see these results. So let me finish off with some extra measurements, okay? So here we go. Top of the head is 10.3. Back of the head is 12.5. Now ear to ear is 13.2. I have to say the type of measurement and the length for my intern, of course. Now, diagonal on the torso is 8.6, and diagonal on the tail 9.3. Very good. And here we go. This one over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, yeah, 8.3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This one over here. Okay. One more over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. And lastly, one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And over here. And over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.3. Okay. Very good. I think that's everything. Thank you so much, Sprigatito. You were so kind and gentle, and you behaved as a very sweet and nice grass cat Pokemon. So, you can go back to your trainer now. So, go along. So, thank you so much for coming and for taking such good care of your Sprigatito. It's always really important to get your Pokemon measured to make sure that they're nice and healthy. So, I'm always happy to hear that you're taking good care of your Pokemon. Thank you so much for coming. And I'll see you whenever you need to get another Pokemon measured. As always, my name is Mez. You ring if you need anything. Feel free to contact me. Feel free to come again. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.